It's to you. Kev Gills, I got you on me. Yeah, man. Welcome to the U, have a seat. The only professor applying pressure when he teach. Big cloud in these YouTube streets. I cheat like Wiz Khalifa. Call it in if you gon' speak. Press 1 when you checking in. I got the merch, cop a coffee, a kush shirt. Support the brand if you support the man. With the spirit of Steve Coakley, they can't hold me. Back down and fade away on them like I'm Kobe. Only straight shooter on this computer. Who else you know gon' bring it to your real truth? Hallelujah. More haters, more moderators. Get yourself timed up for making outlandish statements. Yeah, ain't no playing. Bungalow 54 is where you go with the herd. I got no patience. Either for God or you love Satan. It's reclassification over entertainment. It's for you. Everybody wanna have a school. It's for you. Care less what a hater say you do. It's for you. Press 1 if you support. If you don't, press 2. It's for you. Teach nothing over here but the living truth. It's for you. Press 1, press 1. Press 1, press 1. Press 1, press 1. Press 1, press 1. Press 1, press 1.
What a
Press
night.
1, press 1.
What a night.
Press 1, press 1.
Oh my goodness.
Press 1, press 1.
What a night.
Everybody wanna have a school, it's for
Everybody
you.
wanna have a fucking school.
Care less what a hater say you do, it's for you. Press 1 if you support, if you don't press 2, it's for you. Teach nothing over here but the living truth, it's for you. Press 1, press 1. Press 1, press 1.
In the rap. In the
Press 1,
rafters, in the
press
bungalows.
1. Press 1, press 1.
Yeah.
Press 1, press 1. Press 1, press 1.
Come on,
Press
Ricky.
1, press 1. Press 1.
Hit the like button. Love that shit right there. That's my jam. Every morning, you got to make sure you tune in right here on Channel 54. Meet me in the bungalows, but come to class, though. Shout out to the bungalows and all the people representing the bungalows out there in the world. You know, they're my black Democratic brothers. Shooting dice behind the bungalows, still paying attention. Shout out to the people who support this broadcast. We into a new horizon, a new month. I got my lectures ready. I'm fresh up on my morning show, Coffee and Kush morning show, The Urban Conservative. I'm ready for it. I'm ready. I've been prepping for the last few days. I've been practicing with Candace Owen. I've been practicing. I've been using my YouTube time to just practice on working on my language and upgrading here in the studio, of course. Shout out to the people who in the chat early. Shout out to the people in the future, the people of the past. Shout out to you guys as well. I love every bit of what I do. I feel good because I remember this feeling of just wanting to just get on the internet and speak, you know, and I haven't done that in so long, just to get up here and just speak. That's what I used to do when I get on the YouTube every day. Back in the day, I just get on here and talk about so many random different topics, you know, and it feels good to get back in that plan though, like structure, not just out to please and get views or for the sake of people who actually want to see you up out of here. Hit that like button and subscribe. I don't want to be a part of these communities. I am the YouTube streets. I created it for all them niggas to come on the internet and solve murders and crimes, and so I can prove to everybody it's cool when they do it. You see, it's a problem when I do it. Fuck them. Press 1. Yeah, they still saying, man, it's just started with that Nipsey Hussle shit, man. Yeah, but I still got to hear that bullshit, and I'm still here, still doing great things, still proving the different deceptions that's out here, because these ideological subverters is out here from a different, and they all from different countries. Ain't none of them American, and they all want to take the youth. Press 1, they want to take the youth and want to train up white Americans to hate black people and give them false senses, but too late. The little white kids, they don't grow up with us. They love Michael Jordan shoes. They love the style. They know black people don't even mean no harm. Ain't nobody even thinking about them. They got real black friends. They're not like their parents or they Nazi. No, they the new ones. The new white folk. These motherfuckers up here talking that shit. Press one, huh? What you say?
Just like we did
Hold
with
on,
cartel.
hold on. What you say? That ain't true. I got a little 10-year-old on my Instagram right now. My Instagram is now being converted over to KevRow University. I'm just taking it off a random post, and you'll be able to enjoy KevRow University right there on my Instagram as well. And the links will be in the description. But I want to go over this with this little 7-year-old, 7 to 10-year-old little boy, little white person. I found him on Instagram. Let's listen to the way they trying to pump these statistics on the white youth, but they're not going for it. Let's take a listen.
If you seriously believe the 13% of the population and 50% of the crime, you need to get fact checked, and I'm about to do it to you. In 2016, white people committed 70% of the convicted crime, and black people only committed 27%. Then in 2017, white people committed 68% of the reported crime, and black people only committed 26% of it. And in 2024, white people committed 53% of the reported crime, while black people only committed 25%. So this narrative on 13% of the population, 50% of the crime is wrong. You know who actually commits 50% of the crime? White people. But guess what stat black people are 13% of the population and 50% in?
What?
Exonerations.
Not
You know,
guilty.
when they're wrongly convicted. All you're doing by spreading this fake fact is allowing more people to profile and be racist towards black people. You know what's the highest percentage of people who are victims of white people? Black people. And if you look at all the shootings, guess who are the shooters? White dudes.
White man.
So let's all think long and hard on who actually commits 50% of the crime.
Talk about it. Press one. It's not happening. You didn't hear him. Let's see it again, because my white students checked out on me. They don't even come to class no more, so I got to find some white students.
If you seriously believe the 13% of the population and 50% of the crime, you need to get fact checked, and I'm about to do it to you. In 2016, white people committed 70% of the convicted crime, and black people only committed 27%. Then in 2017, white people committed 68% of the reported crime, and black people only committed 26% of it. And in 2024, white people committed 53% of the reported crime, while black people only committed 25%. So this narrative on 13% of the population, 50% of the crime is wrong.
Turning point.
You know who actually commits 50% of the crime? White people.
Turning
but
point.
Guess what stat black people are 13% of the population and 50% in? Exoneration.
Not guilty.
You know, when they're wrongly convicted. All you're doing by spreading this fake fact is allowing more people to profile and be racist towards black people. You know what's the highest percentage of people who are victims of white people? Black people. And if you look at all the shootings, guess who are the shooters? White dudes.
White people.
So let's all think long and hard on who actually commits 50% of the crime. If you seriously believe the 13% of the population and 50% of the crime, you need to get fact checked, and I'm about to do it to you. In 2016, white people...
So all of these narratives are put forth by these foreign ideological subverters. Here, Antifa, Turning Point, and their images are splitting white people and white Americans and black Americans, homegrown, down the middle. They're the ones who causing this divide, and the people that they fund as politicians overlook it. Press one. Even these false statistics that's been going on around the internet. I've been saying this for quite some time. I've been in class trying to help the brothers. I'm available. Get their wisdom up, their statistical breakdowns on how we want to address this matter. I think everybody has a part to play in truth. So it's just embarrassing that most white folk, the liberal and Republican, don't see nothing. The only thing they see is their small little problems. They don't see our problems whatsoever. And the racist ideological statistics that even Adolf Hitler was said to have used in Germany when it comes to the Jews. How come this speech is legally protected? These ill facts are protected by laws that foreigners use to divide Americans with. All amended laws can be amended again. It's constitutional law that stands. Press one. So you don't got no people don't got no understanding. So my battles in law is not the same as Pookie's and Ray Ray. These food stamp issues, these is not my problems. They used to be my problems when I was mind controlled. Press one. They used to be my problem. They not my problems no more. If you're not celebrating Thanksgiving this year due to full stamp, you need your priorities in order as a man. Press one. Y'all need to start doing something else with y'all time. If you missed this month in full stamps and you just showed, we're gonna talk about that on channel 54. I just want to make that clear. We talking about these things. We talking about this. You know? But I just want to brace the class for my honeypot theory. You know, I don't want to mention too much. You know, honeypot to these niggas on food stamp sound like food. These niggas is thirsty right now. We're going to have a fun comedy hour today. Soon as I finish with this serious ass class, press what? You can't be on food stamps at KevRow University. You not even go understand the words that is coming out of my mouth. Forget being a mute. You can't be less than a grown-ass man here. And I don't want to hear but black women, nothing. Press what? I don't want to hear none of that. I only deal with men. I don't want to hear about none of this bilateral nonsense, men in a red dress down in Louisiana, anti-woman rhetoric. I only want to deal with real men. Press one. If you not a real man, stay in the bungalows. Press one. That's how you, hey, pop dudes, that's how you do it, nigga. Oh, look, hey, if you not a real man, no, fuck that. If you not a real man, I work too hard, nigga. Don't even come over here. Don't even try it. Go down to Home Depot. Take one down them electrician classes that they give it down there for free, and come back and see me in 6 months and thank me later. I'm your new doctor. Dr. Gillespie. Ooh, today's gonna be fun. Woo! Woo! Shout out to the people. Move around. You scared? You scared of Candace Owens? You scared of these women? Get away from us. You don't know how to direct none of this. You don't even want to get away from here. You crying and shit because you're getting boo-bopped upside your head because you less than. That's not KevRow University issue. Press my, I don't want to hear no crying this day forward. That's on y'all. Those little small household issues that you refuse to be a man of, we don't live the same life. So stay over there. Y'all better stay over there. If you're scared of Candace Owens and Turning Point, you're scared of this shit, stay over there. I don't want to hear that's my king. I don't want to hear I'm here at you. No, you're not. No, you're not, buddy. Ma'am. No, you're not. Because when the heat is on, when it's time to fight these battles, you will be MIA. This is the pep rally. This is the pep rally. You gotta be here. Mm-hmm. Candace Owens, the honeypot, Erica Kirk, these Trump hoes. Press one. I told you. Not Candace. Candace is a political thought, like I said, but she didn't understand what power really is. That's Candace Owens' problem. So last night she came out and said what? Nothing. She didn't say nothing that anybody else ain't said on the internet. Why everybody running with their phones and he ain't even hit the ground yet. Candace finds all the conspiracy theory, whichever one fits, that can distract you from what the fuck she doing. See, I don't even pay attention to her conspiracy theories. If I want conspiracy and all these questions, I'll go watch these white folk breaking this shit down. Them white men and women don't need Candace. They don't even like her. First one, she taking their info, disguise it. And she disguising because guess what? Most people don't even know what we know here at KevRow University. Fraud department, G14 classified. They don't even know where the camera go. Candace is British intelligence. Candace here to do one thing: subvert, subvert, subvert. Press one. She listen to Young Thug every morning. First you get that money, then you get that power. And press one. That's all she worried about. Power. She would try to align herself with President Trump. Failed. Didn't even vote for Trump. Trump Owens 2020. Nothing. It's not happening. Nothing. She just been subvertently working her, trying to work her way into American politics. Little funny looking Nigerian girl pretending to be a daughter of a slave. Pretending to be British. Press one. I don't even think her, just like Erica Kirk and they say about Charlie, I don't think her and George really have intimacy. Because she's spending too much time with other men. On the road. Pop, lock, and dropping. Press one. Showing photos. And them photos only, you got to be married or the side piece to get them photos. No pictures, boo-boo. No picture. No picture. Man, there's responsibilities out here. You understand what I'm talking about? Yeah, you won't fool me. Them is those. Hey. I think Candace is also bullshitting with a lot of those text messages that Charlie seemed to have written. I'm going to give you everything. I think Candace, hey, when a brother dies or something, there's always that person over there. Well, hey, they was going to leave. They said I was going to be up next. They tried to do it to me, too. Kev was going to tell me that was going to be D-Jack position. You seen that? You seen the white man run when Charlie get hit? Wow, that nigga was gone. He didn't even look at his friend or nothing. That's D-Jack walking off. Oh, lolly dot. Hello? Got him. Got his ass. Got his ass. You got my $8,000? You got my $40? You owe me, man. Come on, man. All right, man. All right. Hated that nigga. That's one walking off and said, hello? Pow, Kev get hit. D-Jack gone. He ain't even look. He ain't even see where the nigga get hit. He just gone. That's one. He just gone. Nigga disappeared into the motherfucking trees and shit, just gone. Like, where's Waldo? Backpack and a cell phone walking up the street. Last picture like that. Explaining shit. That's why they got him, brother. You coming to the club tonight, cuz? I tell them niggas they don't want no war with this shit. We out here walking these YouTube streets. Treacherous out here. It's treacherous. Trust me when I tell you. Woo, YouTube streets is filthy. It'd take a superhero to clean this shit up. Trust one? Lord have mercy. Just walking off. What happened? No. You think I would leave my life in the hands of dummies, incompetent niggas who just bullshit in their life? Nigga. Fuck I look like. And press one, I don't leave my life in the hands of weirdos. What the fuck I look like? You know what I'm saying? I know I fooled you a little bit. I know I had you thinking, he likes me. fooling him. He likes me. I'm a fool his ass. First of all, I know what you're doing. My bad, my nigga. You really can't fuck with this over here. My bad, my nigga. You ain't fucking with nothing Kev got rolling around this motherfucker. Nothing. That's one. I just want to see how my trolls and the motherfuckers who say they hate Kev out here in these YouTube streets, I be wanting to see. I be wanting to see them up close. I be wanting to see. You know? I be wanting to see. I'm like that. I be wanting to see them, huh? I know. They really be afraid. And ain't even nothing to be afraid of because I'm so cool. But they just be like intimidated. Rightfully so, because I'm serious with this shit. I'm serious with making life happen for me. Real nigga, I wake up like that. Where it's at? Nigga ain't talking about nothing. Yeah, I ain't really interested. I'm too busy building. See? I learned that. I'm too busy building. That's how you keep a nigga. That you kill roaches with raid. You kill haters by getting paid, brother. What? Hey, you kill roaches with raid. You kill haters by getting paid, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Why they falsifying what they do in life. Kev sticking to the script. I don't never fold on my goals. You know, I'm not kiki and hee-heeing with you for nothing, nigga. What's up? What's up? Fresh is our turn, baby. Y'all play. I'm really with this 24/7. I'm really with it. So they just be on the internet, living in their imagination, living in their hand process, like say dumb shit like, don't make me go crazy. And what you think this fame for, nigga? Go crazy. No, what you think this fame for? What you think all this is for? Go crazy. But, you know, they not crazy. They not crazy. They just pretend they crazy so they can get SSI checks. And they be really on the internet trolling KevRow. Fuck you, Kev. That's why you broke. That's why they be supporting your broke ass. But what, you know, their mind is gone. That's what happens when you work for Walmart gift cards and shit. You know, they don't like you people. They give you a couple dollars here and there. They don't make you feel real special while you get to watch Kev every day. Nigga don't even want to be in class, gotta be here. Just looking. Yeah, I see you looking with your looking ass. Press one. Lord have mercy. I should have did karaoke today, but I'm choosing to change my life. I'm changing my internet life. Hit the like button and subscribe. And that's how I'm able to see all these fake friends out here. Now I'm ready to, I can call it all out from Candace Owens to Donald Trump. I call it all out. Why? Because I really live this shit. You know? So last night, I gave an awesome 4-hour stream of old videos. Something them niggas can't do over there. Who? You. Something them niggas ain't doing over there. I gave them 4 hours. I was chilling in the chat room. You know? Exposing Candace Owens, of course, by myself. But I told them niggas, all you gotta do is press a button. Lord have mercy. I'm changing spark plugs. Spark plug in my truck. Talking about Willis. Man, you know how you gotta do them niggas. Talking about Willis. You know what I'm talking about? He's always up to no good. That's how I know Candace. You know, motherfuckers be up to no good. Mouth just running, turning to the side, not really saying shit. You know, that's how you know who is who. There's niggas, there's doers, nigga, and there's donors. Because one of these niggas is donors. They like to take from others. See, they like to siphon and shit. Siphon your gas out of this and put it in another tank ass, nigga. Press one. when you dealing with somebody so organic with this, but you call them a dum-dum, straight out of the movie, dum-dums. Dum-dums, D-U-M, Stonehenge rock, nigga. That's it, just dum-dums, just dumb. Ain't even no excuse. I don't even like being Kev around them niggas, because I'll be like, shut your lying ass up. Lying ass. Nigga, them statistics don't even line up. That's why they don't like me. Because niggas be lying and shit. Niggas be lying. That's all they do is lie. Press one. Yeah, man, I got them same shoes, man. Hey, that car right there, man, let me show you mine, bro. Oh, women, bro, I got one little right around corner, bro. Right there, bro. bro, them type of bands you got, bro, let me, you buy them clothes, let me, best one. Stay to yourself, y'all. Stay true to yourself. You're going to be out here like Candace on. Using other people to get ahead. Using other people to get. The ones need the 5 books of Gillespie the most. Now, that's facts. These niggas know they need all 5 books of Mr. Gillespie, but they pride. Can I teach for a moment? But they so prideful and they hate me so much, bro. That they will deny that they need help. They will think my help is some form of he just being a smart ass type of girl, bro. So they prideful. They don't want any help from me because they sit around me and they know that I blended in with them. I'm really like this though, you know, and they hate that. The fact that that's not the real me sitting around and just talking to me, talking and shit, that's really them. You understand what I'm saying? If you gonna be a shit talking ass, broke ass nigga, and you hang with them, you're gonna be the 10th one. Press one. So I choose to, you know what I'm saying? Here, hit this, cause I know what niggas need. Here, hit this and buy. Press one. All right, for sure. That's my hanging out. Remember, I got where you going, Bill? Gotta go back to work. I gotta teach. I'ma teach. Man. See, you letting this shit go to your head. That's them niggas. What? Go to your head. First of all, what you talking about, Willa? That they built up with anger. They the crabs in the bucket. First one, they know they the crabs in the bucket, and they just trying to pull you back into doing nothing. Because doing something fucks these niggas up. Press one if you agree. KevRow University, see? I told these niggas, I'm going to start a t-shirt company, bro. I'm going to learn this shit. Man, yeah, bro. That's fine, nigga, I'm going to do this and do this and do this and this. Imagine being a nigga hanging with that nigga who got to do all that. And you say, man, let me do something, man. Let you do something. Do something. Do something. Press line. Let you do something like buy some equipment type of shit. No, I do that just when I say I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. I don't wait for niggas to stack up and change up and switch up and wait till Thursday. Press one and wait till next week, and then that week turned into 2 weeks, and then that 2 weeks turned into 2 months, and the only thing y'all been sitting back doing is sitting back smoking and wishful thinking still. Why would I do that to myself? I would never. Press one, I said it, I'm going to get it, and once it's got, this is what we go, oh man, God, I think he better than everybody. That's because I am, nigga. Show shit talking ass. And see, boom. You make it happen. I don't know how to do none of that shit. I had to learn. I got to learn. Y'all, these people tripping act like shit is like, that isn't, bro. Me too. I thought it was like that too. Yeah. Damn. Me too. when I was hanging out with you niggas. Press one, but now that I got them goals down, I started running my numbers correctly, started knowing what I do, and managing my Uber Eats legitimately. I don't found some change around this bitch. Press one. So yeah, I love these people. King Kush and all these little punks out here in the world. They know I love them, but they mind frames is from a depressed, destroyed state of being. They never thought to come out of being a dead person. They like to live within the confines of being dead. Press one, and that wasn't never me. I'm a natural shiner by what I always knew. I knew when I spoke, I affected people when I was young. That's not the same as these niggas. These niggas they didn't have the nurturing. Press one. You gotta remember that when you a good person. These people ain't got no home training. And press one. None of these people. So when you see Candace Owens doing this, just remember, she ain't got no home training. These people don't even know how to be friends. They don't even know how to be good people. That's why everybody around them, it falls into a terrible position, are no longer breathing. Press one, because they're cursed with their own stupidity. All the people they around is just like them. You're going to notice it, or allows them to be worthless. They allow them to be worthless. They know when they're around, I don't allow it by how I move, how I look, how I dress, how I look, speak. It's not worthless. So they don't even like to be around me. They like to convince me that I ain't it. I'm it. Tag champion. Every man should feel like that. If you out here doing what you supposed to, not from a beggar's ass position in this world, you're supposed to feel like that. I wouldn't have got this far. These are the same people who was here when I did all these Candace Owens videos. Press one, let me show you. So that's why I don't give a damn. I know people switch up. Look, Andrew Tate, 2 years ago, red-handed. Who in there? Candace Owens. I bet we can look in the chat room and see all the bullshit ass people. I bet you. Look at the chat rooms of it. They wasn't with Kev. I'm Kevin. Me. Press one. This a nigga trying to be a YouTuber, trying to impress and but hey, I'm here. Look, PPP loans. Look, let's see. Look, I don't got co-hosts. I've been following this for years.
You don't take chances.
Hit them 100s.
Your
Hit them hearts.
adapt.
I've been doing this for years, bro. This ain't new to me. You people in my comment sections and tripping. This ain't new, bro. I've been said Black Sid was doing this foul shit and Karen Civil. Press one, and I brought Karen Civil from school, and I with that 10,000, 20,000, and I'm showing you Candace Owens, and they goddamn look like cousins, sisters, or even twins. That matters. So I've been exposing this shit. This ain't new to me. I don't care about the Lloyds of London. They owe me reparations. Bro, I don't give a damn about no goddamn Lloyds of London. Press one. They've been laundering money. Look, PPP, more videos. A year ago, legal, her bank laundered millions. Let's look.
Early.
Laundered. Look. Kanye even in there. Look,
Sure.
I'm breaking her down.
All the black people dead during damn COVID.
Look.
They don't know why.
Look, I'm busting her down. Look, pause. Look. I've been keeping up with how she handled
over here. You
Kanye
acting
West.
out.
She's
like
the
a kid
handler.
slapping himself
I've
and don't
been
know
doing
why.
this in your face.
You just acting out.
Press one.
That's a dumb question.
And
So
she
I'm
wondering why she
supporting
caught. Because
small
I'm
head. All you gotta do
G14.
is
Hold
pick-
up. Press one
because
because
of-
I'm G motherfucking 14 classified. That's why you caught. I told you. I told them all they was caught, didn't I? Because I caught them. That's why. Huh? Because I caught them. You got damn right the military on you. You want to know how I beat the LAPD? Shout out to the real motherfucking military. Motherfucker got me up out of there. Praise God. These motherfuckers 7'2". Press one. No, you move, stand back, LAPD. You ever got treated like that? Nope, because you was a piece of shit. Press one, but they came and got me out of my cell. And nigga, this is what you gonna do right now. You don't even know what the fuck I am. nigga. You ain't never been dead like that. Come here in front of their supervisors. Boy, you ain't even heard nothing. I'm really G14 classified. They playing acting like, Kev, don't look at us. I see them too. Thank you. And coronavirus, nigga. You don't even know what that is. It's government operation. Fool. G14 classified, nigga. Told you. We don't do no trafficking. We don't do no criminal activity. We don't do bad things. I don't know who told y'all that Kev do anything foul, but all you got to do is watch me. Press 1. Once I got on this internet, press 1 and said, oh, anything that they ever said that Kev did, press 1. See, they don't got jurisdiction, Ali. If they don't got it, who got it, Ali? Them motherfuckers came down, boy. Thank you. They thought I was worried about my laptop. Nigga, you ain't got my laptop. They ain't making sure I ain't one of you. It makes me ain't one of y'all. No. No. And why they not here? Where they at? Huh? Where they at? Press 1. Oh, nigga, G14 classified. I told you. They had to stand down. You ain't never felt that, hey, Ali. When you come out this room, you go straight ahead, 10 steps to the left. Right here. Watch this. All you see is supervisors and commanders. No! They had it all planned and lined up for Mr. Gillespie. But why? But God said. God said. No. That's why I'm clowning on the internet. Because my life was in jeopardy. And I believe that it was the same level. Well, I know now. At the time, I was just so sure. I'm going to get you motherfuckers. Try to put it KevRow. Traffic in what? Press 1. Traffic in what? Huh? KevRow, a trafficker? Mr. Gillespie? Come on, stop it. His psychological profile of being in Universe 25, it ain't even adding up. This nigga ain't never did nothing. Press 1. No, that ain't right. Let's see. Hit the like button and subscribe. So, yeah, I laugh in their face. I stop the whole program just to laugh in these niggas' face. Because they ain't been through nothing. They just been sitting around saying KevRow, hoping a nigga go out. Press 1. I'm such a good entertainer, natural at what I do. These niggas. Press 1 took that for the weakness. No, that's the superpower, fool. Press 1. Oblivious Kev with the soft eyes. He'll never see it. And wonder why they always fucked. They thought it was just luck. No, nigga. No luck. On ain't. See, when you confront them in their face, they afraid because they cowards. That's like Pac said. They talk a lot of shit, but that's after I'm gone because they fear me in a physical form. Let it be known, nigga, we troublesome. That's why he said that. Because these niggas is cowards. They make up 20 profiles and can't even, they try to be tough in the internet and not real men in real life. They can't even put food on the table. Press 1, they can't even do nothing. Too busy worried about whack 100. 2, they can't even do nothing in life. You supposed to be able to provide, protect for y'all families out there. Y'all ain't got no women. I ain't even seen you trolling ass niggas with no women in real life. Let's press 1 of that. I ain't even seen these niggas even be, all I heard what you said. Press 1. I don't even sense that you niggas even like women. Press 1. So that's why I can't hang out with you niggas. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna even lie with you for you niggas. I don't even think y'all like women. Ain't nothing y'all ever said led me to believe y'all deal with women in any shape or form other than crying about the shit. Press 1 of some past shit. Press 1. Y'all, it ain't never nothing. You ain't never crying about nothing new. Press 1, hit the like button. Remember this nigga? Blexit, MAGA. Remember he was affecting everybody with AIDS? He was Candace Owens. Candace Owens and them thought they had me like this. Get the fuck out of here. Press what? Remember him? Another foreigner Another Caribbean foreigner identifying as black, press 1, spread the AIDS in the community. Remember him? Blexit t-shirt. Hit the like button and subscribe. MAGA, y'all remember him? King Face. Talk about a conservative thug. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. God don't like ugly. It was written. Press 1. Kirk ain't the first one. No, bro. Everybody she been dealing with and handling, did she come out and denounce him spreading AIDS? No. Did she ever press 1? No. Just a conservative thug movie prop. But I'm the urban conservative. Press 1. Press 1. See, dipping and dabbling in chakras. Anarchist, not into God, not conservative thug, nothing. The urban conservative. See, they're just remixing. That's all they ever been able to do. Is remix and try to copy and reformulate. That's why I took a step back. Oh, no, I'm on my own. I'm going to watch how many niggas try to pull me whichever way. Let me look at what's going down. Nope. Blexit AIDS virus. That should have gave us a clue right there that they didn't give a fuck. They won't. And that, to me, that's a plant. A nigga with AIDS. Come on now. That look like some other shit. Hit the like button and subscribe. A nigga with AIDS, giving MAGA speeches with Candace Owen. She ain't never changed. That's her handler. She handles these people. She ain't never came out and said, I'm so sorry for advertising a conservative thug who spread AIDS. No, and all people do is worship. I would never, black MAGA, Once I found out MAGA meant dragon and all that shit, I said, oh, hell no. I know what this is. Let me take back. And then I tell my audience, taking a step back, y'all. I'm not afraid to tell my audience, all right, we pulling out. That shows strength. That takes real decision-making skill. Discipline. Not afraid to say, wait. Hold up. But you was just, hold on. I know what the fuck I was just doing. Smack for talking back. Nigga, what you talking about? I know what the fuck I'm doing. I said, wait, look at this shit here. I believe in God. They didn't even believe in God. So I just want to show you people out there that these groups just are talking points. And they just need blackface for talking points. They'll be your friend and everything for talking points. For talking points. I said, oh no. And what happened? Most of these people got away from me. And that's why I developed KevRow, because, oh no, I see exactly what goes on here.
Projects going into the hood and challenging people on the streets to think about why they think
now, 5 years ago, stay with me. 5 years ago is where I told y'all them phone calls. Remember? Her phone was taken. I did a show last night. If you wasn't here, too damn bad. Too bad. I did a show and told y'all the feds took her phone. And they able to go back 5 years. You heard me? 5 of them hoes. Back when Kanye, remember that stuff was going on? Kanye West. And Kanye West was what? Under duress. He looked like he was drugged up. I brought up that one doctor who I will never forget his eyes. Remember? I played that. That video was from 2.5 years ago. He looked real familiar to me. Remember that last night, people? Huh? Guess what? You're going to love what Candace Owens has to say. You're going to love this. Okay? I want y'all to pay attention. Pay attention to this. Candace Owens comes on the air, not just last night, the night before, okay? And Charlie want me to finish this up and all of this. setup type conversation. That's weird. Okay, knowing he got a wife and all this other shit. But she brings up some things last night I think we need to pay attention to. It's the reason why I did the show last night. I'm like, oh, this is going to be a great lead to this morning program. So she tries to, she just brings up Kanye for no reason. Oh, yay, and because of yay and Kanye. And she says something. I didn't even know that we had handlers. Press 1. I didn't even know we had handlers. I'm on the internet saying she a handler. She didn't even know, she says last night. Oh my God. I'm looking back at the text and I didn't even know we had handlers. I think it's all psychology. See? Let's take a listen. KevRow is my reaction to Candace Owens all week.
All right, you guys. So here's what's going on today. Turning Point USA has issued a statement, a couple of statements, actually. For one, they say the reason that Mikey McCoy walked away so swiftly after Charlie got shot is because Charlie himself told Mikey to do that.
Girl, you ain't figured this shit out yet. It's over. All y'all lying. All of you. TPUSA, you, Charlie, Erica, all of y'all lying. All of y'all covering up. Every last, I'm not a bot. I'm not a Candace Owens bot or none of that. All of them look guilty. Don't give the tapes to the feds because we don't trust them. Israel did it. Now Trump did it. She gonna say I did it next.
Charlie somehow drilled into Mikey McCoy's mind exactly what he should do in that circumstance. Are you buying that?
No.
Any buyers of that? I'd like to know, because if there are, I'd like to inform you. I didn't want to say it this way, but I am in fact a Nigerian princess. I am stranded currently on an island. I'm going to need you to send your credit card details right now so I can return home. And if you do, I will transfer you $1 million when I get back to my kingdom. Frank Turek is also being added into the mix. He is telling me,
what's up with her and these little $2 t-shirts with a business coat? Something's not right.
plus other conspiracy theorists, to shut up unless we have the facts. Okay, Frank, challenge accepted. Let's learn some more facts today. Lastly, in case you missed it while I was away, they infiltrated our book club. Our book club has gone viral. My one safe place. I only had one safe space, and it was my book.
That should be your home with your children, and your husband should be your safe space.
Book club, and the Zionists are now there.
The Zionists are now there. No, that's just us, Candace. G14 classified. Bro. Candace. Here we go again. The Zionists are there.
And they say, you guessed it, I am going crazy.
You are. You need to take a break. You need to go home and change some diapers. Pump some breast milk. Do something. Baby powder. Do something with the kids. Go to the park. Get out of here. Press 1. I think you're addicted, and you have nothing else to do but expose yourself using conspiracy theories that we can all see on TikTok ourselves.
Welcome back to Candace.
No. Her whole story in fucking 3 minutes of her intro. Y'all want to know how it happened? You want to know the story of Candace Open?
I only had one safe space, and it was my book club. And the Zionists are now.
She kissed, and then she got pregnant. But that's her whole story.
Now there, and they say,
Watch
you
the
guessed
intro.
it, I am going crazy. Welcome back to Candace.
Watch this. Kid. Watch this. She's kissing. And she's pregnant. Press 1. This all happened in 2 weeks. you see the kid was pregnant, and she gave a kiss, and she's pregnant. And all that shit happened in the span of 2 weeks. I bet she looked good with the. She thinks she look good when they get the eyebrows did. They get they little eyelashes spread apart. She wears mascara for the first time and try to look glamorous using those Snapchat filter. Come on. She's a mud duck. And press one, that ain't even her real ponytail. When the fuck her ponytail get that long? Your ponytail as long as Tazariak braids. About that long. Press one. Come on, women with weaves. Her life is just a contradiction. Yeah, 2 weeks. That's all it took. 2 weeks. What day they say? He was driving up the street. He seen the old girl. He stopped. 2 weeks later, she was pregnant. 2 weeks. 2 weeks later, she said she was 6 months pregnant. Typical Taquisha business.
Today is actually a really important episode. I want you to pay attention, very close attention to what I'm about to share with you. A lot of
Whenever anybody hits you with too many hand signals and Illuminati type site, this ain't Illuminati. Do you know what this is? See, they got you in conspiracy. This is hand gestures that control your psyche. So when they do this thing, and this one, and this one, and this one, and this one, don't think they they dummies like everybody else. No. These are psychological traits you use to gain power when having conversation. Okay. And when I mean power, I mean like leverage in conversation. So when you're talking, you might see, whether they know what they're talking about or not, you might see a person using specific hand gestures because these are the hand gestures used to make points and to drive things home. You know what I'm saying? So, she's a controller, is what I'm saying. A hypnosis or some shit. Let's go.
This is gut instinct. That's what we do here. And I think it will change the way you think about the world. I'm going to
Stop trying to change the way I think about the world. Candace, you're not effective. Only to troll bots of Turning Point. Oh, that's it. You not changing nobody's perception of the world. Everybody's tired of your ass. Press one. We woke up to your handling tactics.
Today is actually a really important episode. I want you to pay attention, very close attention to what I'm about to share with you. A lot of this is gut instinct. That's what we do here. And I think it will change the way you think about the world.
Ma'am, your gut instinct. You think your gut instinct is about to change the way I view about the world? No, it's not.
I'm going to start by building upon what we discussed yesterday.
So you're building, and we're going to start by building upon what you discussed yesterday.
I had mentioned to you all, honestly, that something was happening in April of 2018.
Oh, my goodness. What? She supplanted the shit the day before so she can capitalize off of it tomorrow. Remember yesterday I talked about something happening around April-ish of 2018? No, Candace, we don't remember. We're still thinking about, we want Kirk. That's her audience. Kirk. No, we don't remember. Say it.
A lot of things actually were happening in April of 2018.
Like what?
But of course, hindsight is 2020. And I'm going to share some things with you. I don't know what everything means, but I know that it means
Why are you sharing it with us?
something. Back when I did my initial tribute video to Charlie, some people took issues theologically when I said that the day that Kanye West tweeted, "I love the way Candace Owens thinks," Charlie and I freaked out because we were convinced that we had somehow manifested that.
You know damn well you ain't manifested that. You ain't manifesting shit. Press one. You didn't manifest it. You guys already had your psychologists in place and doctors in place, Candace. You did. You're acting like they manifested it. No. No.
I'm aware. I've received tons of emails. This goes against Christian doctrine. This was 2018. I was not a Catholic, and I think it's important to discuss that and why we thought we manifested that, because it is extremely relevant to what took place thereafter. I have to explain.
Candace think if she just keep talking white, it's just so believable.
Explain that moment to you.
Go ahead.
As I showed you yesterday, Charlie was having a lot of vivid dreams that he said he had throughout his entire life, that he was going to die in a really tragic, quick way.
So he's always dreamed that. I thought he just magically dreamed that. Come on.
But especially in April, he was having vivid dreams that something big was about to happen.
In
This
2018?
is in the weeks leading up to the tweet, okay? Full stop. Charlie knew. I think it's important to discuss that and why we thought we manifested that.
I can't believe this shit.
Because it is extremely relevant to what took place thereafter. I have to explain that moment to you. As I showed you yesterday, Charlie was having a lot of vivid dreams that he said he had throughout his entire life, that he was going to die in a really tragic, quick way. But especially in April, he was having vivid dreams that something big was about to happen. This is in the weeks leading up to the tweet.
You didn't
Okay.
say nothing. You just repeated what you just said. Something big is like the end of your life. But he's been having those dreams his entire life. You made it seem like he just thought about that and then, come on.
Full stop. Charlie knew, and I felt that we were on the brink of something big. Okay, you have to remember, we were young. I'm a lot older than Charlie. I was Charlie 24 at the time.
Look, she tried to use the we were young. I was green. We were young. And to think about it, I was a lot older than Charlie. Okay.
Christian doctrine.
Okay.
This was 2018. I was not a Catholic, and I think it's important to discuss that and why we thought we manifested that, because it is extremely relevant to what took place thereafter. I have to explain that moment to you. As I showed you yesterday, Charlie was having a lot of vivid dreams that he said he had throughout his entire life, that he was going to die in a really tragic, quick way. But especially in April, he was having vivid dreams that something big was about to happen. This is in the weeks leading up to the tweet, okay? Full stop. Charlie knew, and I felt that we were on the brink of something big. Okay, you have to remember, we were young. I'm a lot older than Charlie. I was Charlie 24 at the time, maybe even 23 years old at the time. And we were
And how old were you?
doing the Fox News gambit, every show on Fox News. But I was really just focused on BLM, Black Lives Matter. I felt they were lying to Black Americans and it was going to harm us.
Y'all remember this? It was going to harm us. And
Neither one of us was very well known at this time. We had just kind of gotten together the November before. And it is just
the year before?
It's a fact that we were listening to Kanye West music every day. I mean, literally every day, especially the song Power, okay? I was telling Charlie explicitly, we have to get to Kanye West. I can
What? What?
it is extremely relevant to what took place thereafter. I have to explain that moment to you. As I showed you yesterday, Charlie was having a lot of vivid dreams that he said he had throughout his entire life, that he was going to die in a really tragic, quick way. But especially in April, he was having vivid dreams that something big was about to happen. This is in the
They know when she went and got at Kanye. They know this. She got to get in front of this. They can see the text message and say, we got to get him. Candace Owen is the manifester. She just said what she got to do. We got to get him.
weeks leading up to the tweet, okay? Full stop. Charlie knew, and I felt that we were on the brink of something big. Okay, you have to remember, we were young. I'm a lot older than Charlie. I was Charlie 24 at the time, maybe even 23 years old at the time. And we were doing the Fox News gambit, every show on Fox News. But I was really just focused on BLM, Black Lives Matter. I felt they were lying to Black Americans and it was going to harm us.
Mm-hmm. And now I know it was turning point, harming, and yeah, targeting. Bingo. Targeting. Didn't I show y'all yesterday? What was my thumbnail? Targeted individual. Candace, I'm tired to tell the Candace fans out there, Candace, in my opinion, is a fucking honeypot. And we all got used to this little persona, but Candace is a whole honeypot. Press 1. Yep. Huh, Candace? Huh, Candace? Press 1.
Neither one of us was very well known at this time. We had
Watch how she formulates this shit. There's no reason for her to talk about this then, right? Yes. All the reason, because the feds have subpoenaed her devices and able to go back and see. And what were the words they was looking for? Incitements, the M word, the P word, this one and this one and this one and this one and this one. They looking for something very specific. Mrs. I'm a bricklayer and mason of Turning Point USA. Remember? Now she was green. Now she don't know nothing. Let's keep listening.
Gotten together the November before. And it is just a fact that we were listening to Kanye West music every day. I mean, literally every day, especially the song
Sounds
Power.
like a mantra.
Okay. I was telling Charlie explicitly, we have to get to Kanye West.
Look.
I can tell by his music. This is what I'm saying to Charlie. I know these lyrics inside and out. This person.
Look, she learned him through his music. You see this? Why is she being this about this? Why did she just start talking about this? She learned Kanye by okay, we got to learn this shit. Why? To convince Kanye that I'm relatable. I got to know his music. That's why she keep mentioning power. So he got to be studied. Good call. Good call. He got to be studied. So they're studying, watching, learning him, what he liked. When he said this, how did that influence you? Type of gig. If you understand exactly what I'm saying, I'm telling you how they handle. Well, this is a handler, in my opinion.
And does not want to be a part of the system. If we can get to Kanye, I think he'll join my black.
No. Oh.
Kanye West music every day. I mean, literally every day, especially the song Power. Okay. I was telling Charlie explicitly, we have to get to Kanye West. I can tell by his music.
Look, I can tell by his music. What is he going through at the time? The diagnosis of bipolarism. Somebody started giving him drugs. Somebody started pumping his head up with all this. Freedom is a choice. Slavery was a choice. Where was that coming from? Press 1. And you know what? I must say this. I must say it right now. Hit that Cash App. Thank you. Thank you. Who is this in my Cash App? Got to make sure I give my thanks to the people who support what I do as I'm taking on this full time. Press 1. Tired of this shit.
This is what I'm saying to Charlie. I know these lyrics inside and out. This person does not want to be a part of the system. If we can get to Kanye, I think he'll join my Blexit movement. I've got to wake up Black Americans to this scam.
No. See, the Blexit was how she got the PPP loans. Was they waking up Black Americans? No, Kevin is proving it here. Who y'all say y'all audited? Me? Fuck out of here. I'll show you an audit. Fucking bald head broads. Press one. I'll show you how to audit. The fuck are you talking about? They getting PPP loans. Did they convince any black Americans of anything? No, they came out for Brexit and Turning Point USA with Nazi-like statistics, pure hate, agitation with the George Floyd, the young man who was killed with the Skittles and the whatchamacallit. Totally against blacks. See, that was the trick. That's how they got. See, I could have got a PPP loan. Why? Because I'm helping my people. Did I take it? No. I knew the PPP loan, you know what I'm saying, was going to come back and bite people in the ass or some shit that wasn't doing it right. And I didn't quite understand it. And honestly, I like to get my money on my own. You know, when I chose that road, I knew it was going to be all type of stuff available for Kev. But all money and all loans and usury ain't good money. You know? Let's go back. Where were we? Right here. Let's go.
That they're using our race to control our emotions.
They're using our race to control our emotions. Ma'am, then why are you running around talking about we don't need reparations? I wasn't a slave. I wasn't this. Everything you was doing was antagonizing us. Why? Because she was really Turning Point UK with Farmer and her and Charlie and the Montgomery and the guy who's in Epstein's Black Book. So now they reptilians. Now they Zionists. Now they're Israel out to get us. Press one. She was behind it the whole time.
Which now to me seems so molecular because I see how much bigger the issue is.
Look.
But I just knew that Kanye West was not a part of the simulation, so to speak, and that the song Power, as Kanye said.
How was Kanye not a part of this simulation? How? Yes, sir, mapping. What system? A rebellious album? Get the fuck out of here. Go ahead.
That is a battle cry to be yourself because of the lyrics. And I have this old text that I'm going to show you from Charlie. This is April 13th, 2018. This is what I said to him, just so you can kind of get the vibe of what was going on. I said, yo, Kanye West writing a philosophy book called Break the Simulation. We need him, Charlie. He is Blexit AF.
He is my soul. I will find a way to him. I promise. We have to. This is like a robot. What the fuck? I love Kanye. He is my soul brother. I will find a way to him. I promise. We have to. What? She got all these messages that look. Why the dates wasn't on your messages from yesterday? Lying ass heifer. See, I'm looking up there like, oh, the date and the time up there. Oh, but your messages from yesterday didn't have no dates and no times. I'll be watching too. Ooh. See, Candace, didn't I say she made it up? Candace make up every goddamn thing. Ain't no times, a dates, and nothing. She just talking. I'm looking at the message right now. I don't want to put it up, but I'm looking at it right now from her show yesterday. Ain't even know. Anyway, I'm not sure I will live to see the end of this revolution. Please, Candace, you must continue on this great journey with me. Remember me. Though we have to come this far with men but me. Man, get the fuck out of here, Candace. They look fabricated. I gotta show my audience this. I have to. I can't let this. I have to. I'm such a good man. Press one. I'm such a good guy. Let's go to my save a screen. Press one. Go over to my G14 classified Discord where I keep all of my files. Press one. This is Hercules. This is the end of the world. Food stamps is being taken away from these niggas who double cross Kev. And this, I couldn't ask for a better God. He just delivered y'all right up into the valley of Jehoshaphat. And you ain't even know it. Oh, I got bars. I got fucking bars. And you ain't even know it. Hit the like button. Anyway, y'all see it at the top? Ain't no time or nothing. Anyway, Candace, I am not sure if I will live to see the end of this revolution. What revolution, Candace? You're not supposed to be having no revolution in America. That's a crime. The end of check. See, January 6th, press 1. See, I believe you were a piece God meant me to meet that will finish the fight. Huh? Since the beginning of TPUSA, I knew in my gut I might get wiped out at any time. I cannot explain it, but I dream about it all the time. Like all the time. Anyway, that's the present convo for another time. Laughing my ass off. That's so weird. More a fear manifestation than actualization. Oh, so she's heavy into the occult. Told y'all she was playing. She's heavy into the occult. God is good. See? You heavy into the occult. Look, it's all unraveling, you little witch. You little dark magic practitioner. Press 1. ChatGPT made that. Man, I'm finna have a full-blown conversation with Charlie. Press 1. I can't believe what I'm witnessing right now. I can't believe you got your dumb ass on this internet. And I'm not a bot, so I have to speak. You know, April 13th, 2018. He is my soul brother.
And Charlie wrote back, I love Kanye. He's my soul brother. I will find a way to him. I promise we have to. It's crazy.
So she got to find her way to Kanye. He has to find his way to Kanye. He's a soul brother.
To look at that and realize that he's about to tweet us, about to tweet me.
What?
So there was this incredible buildup, and we felt this palpable energy.
Really? Here go the occult. And the energy did what?
A shifting almost that we kept discussing in all the messages. We're like, something's happening in April.
That's you, Candace. That's you. Something's happening when?
Something's happening.
Something happening, April. Something. Kumbaya, my Lord. Kumbaya. Press 1.
And then on April 16th, Mike Cernovich, you might be familiar with him, he does this series of tweets, having not spoken to me or Charlie about how we were feeling, saying that he was speaking to a lot of his friends who could feel that there was some sort of an energy shift happening.
Really? Oh. Really? He felt the same energy shift. And who's this guy, Candace?
So you imagine, we're like, what? There is something definitely happening here. How could Mike Cernovich randomly be tweeting this series of tweets? It shocked me. So I sent those tweets to Charlie. I'm going to show you that now. These are from...
Wow. So y'all was all in cahoots. That's why you doing this. You making it seem like Charlie was in on it. Charlie did it. You pulling a Lil Durk on King Von. It was all King Von. What? It was all Von, man. You heard him in the rap song. That's what. A change in energy which stuns. Damn, Candace was working with him. 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 Press 1. Whoever this guy is, that she's talking about, this is where the handling come in. Is this a doctor? Who is this guy?
From Mike Cernovich. He has since deleted these tweets, but you can ask him. He wrote, a change in energy. This is Mike Cernovich. A change in energy which stuns high consciousness people does not mean bad. It simply means that it's cosmic. A paradigm is shifting. Something
Listen.
is happening, and that people get angry at me shows the shift. Why care? The energy manifests itself in different ways. He goes on to say several high consciousness people I've spoken to independently told me about feeling a shift in energy. Something is going on. It happened 2 to 3 weeks ago. I'm not talking politics or elections. It's much bigger. Energy shift.
Dreams for darker. Yeah, I felt it too. Remember I told you? Dreams for darker.
I saw this and I obviously screenshot it. I sent to the tweets too. Not screenshot, I just sent the tweets to.
Okay, what date is this, woman? Because there's no date on that. Candace?
To Charlie, and I said, Charlie, what the F? I had a bad potty mouth in 2018. Going through these tweets, I realized that I don't swear nearly as much or at all anymore.
Candace, who are you fooling?
And then Charlie said, yup, we felt it too. Remember, I told you.
Your hands are ugly. You have some way out ugly hands and your nail polish is ugly, but your hands are fucking ugly.
The dreams got.
You got man hands. Candace has man hands. Ew. Hey, man. Candace has man hands. Candace has man hands. One.
Darker. Again, I'm painting a picture here of what was going on. We're going to get deeper here on what transpired.
What happened?
On the eve before Kanye West tweeted us. Again, we are
on the eve before he tweeted. What happened?
Still in April. This is April 20th. The evening before Kanye West tweets me. Charlie messages me and he says, I'm on a run and I'm blasting Kanye West and we're on the brink of something big and like this is our time.
Oh my goodness.
I'm going to show you that tweet. Night before. I'm listening to Kanye and just running my streets. Are you ready for the war that's coming? We're going to fight. We're going to win. They will lose. I said, so exciting. It's our time. He said,
Candace, you never, what war? Culture war is brewing. Look at this shit here.
Yes. And then the next morning, as you can see, I woke up to news of the tweets and I said, please pick up because I was shaking. And then Charlie wrote back and said, I am freaking the F out. When I said to you guys, you had to be there, we were certain we had manifested. It was kind of freaky. That's the right word. We were freaking out going, how is this real? How did we know?
Candace, you're not a child. You're a witch. Okay? You think your psychological little publicity stunts is working on anybody but your fucking 2-year-old child. Okay? She's the one. We were freaking out because we're like, look like y'all playing with the Ouija board or something the way you're acting.
What is happening right now in the world? And yeah, Kanye sent this now infamous tweet. I love the way Candace Owens thinks.
Okay. I love the way Candace Owens thinks, excuse me. And then they got a king with his head cut off with a sword in it. That king is in Kanye. Press 1. No, listen to me. I've been telling y'all this shit a long time on how they feel. This is a killing of the black king.
I want you to know this. Everything for Charlie and I changed in a blink of an eye in that moment. And retrospectively, it would never be the same again. It was indeed a paradigm shift. I mentioned to you guys yesterday that I remember that we both watched Scott Adams. I did not know who he was at this time. Again, I was very green and I'm not an overtly political person. So I didn't know
What? She's just full of shit.
who Scott Adams was, but I remember vividly watching him draw on a board and explain to his very many followers that something much bigger had taken place and that people needed to
So you didn't know who was?
pay attention to this tweet for almost cosmic reasons. Let's take a listen to what Scott Adams said on that day.
What did he tweet? He tweeted, "I like the way Candace Owens thinks."
Oh my goodness. Isn't this the guy we were talking about last night? I thought you didn't know psychology and it deals with Isn't this the guy? I know those eyes, buddy. So what happened? These people were programming Kanye West. Wasn't Candace drawing on a board like that too? Oh my goodness. Yep. And who was she talking to? Kanye. Give me those videos. I don't believe this shit. I don't believe this. I don't believe this. We are 100%. We're right. This is crazy. This is crazy. So their prison of the mind. History, the problem to be the solution. Slavery, civil rights. Why is this Jew man doing it? I don't believe this stuff right here. Candace. I could have sworn I did a video last night where you, hold on, which one was that? Which one? I gotta find. I gotta find it from last night. Hold on. That's wow, family.
7 words. And he ripped a hole in reality with 7 words.
He ripped a hole in reality with 7 words. He ain't rip a hole in shit. He just was selling nigga shoes, plastic slave shoes.
Had taken place and that people needed to pay attention to this tweet for almost cosmic reasons. Let's take a listen to what Scott Adams said on that day.
What did he tweet? He tweeted, "I like the way Candace Owens thinks." 7 words. And he ripped a hole in reality with 7 words. Because Kanye is supposed to be over here. And Candace is supposed to be over here. And they're not ever supposed to say the other one said something, right? All right? That's not supposed to happen. But Kanye did it anyway. Kanye knows history doesn't repeat. He's not a prisoner of the mind. He knows that the problem is not the solution. Whatever you want to say about Kanye's politics, and I don't even know what his preferred politics would be. I'm not even sure what party he would run for it if he ran for president at this point. Whatever else you want to say about him.
If he wanted to run for president, look at that. Did he run? And who was there supporting him? Thank you.
And I don't know enough about his actual, management skills or political ability. But he did something that you could rarely see. He actually just altered reality. He just made the entire conservative Twitter sphere just go something like this. It's like your head just went, what did I just see? Did I really see this? Now forget about...
So they pre-planned that whole thing. Which
of these views you like the best. That's not even the story. Forget about whether you think Candace has everything right or everything wrong. That's not the story. The story is that these two people that shouldn't be in the same conversation, in 7 words, Kanye just changed that. And he just...
I don't believe they are insane. That, like I said, they set him up.
freed a lot of people from a mental prison. Kanye, in 7 words, unlocked a mental prison.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? And when did he come out of compost mint? You see? Now you see the difference between me and these folk who want to be Mr. Gillespie and their little fucking worthless piece of shit women and men that's out there. Worthless. I told y'all it was all psychology. And look at this shit here.
And is bringing you to the golden age.
I look back on that and I find that clip to be really fascinating. And here's what I would tell you that happened thereafter in short order, because it was definitely something. I believe, and I'm saying this retrospectively, that from that moment onward, Charlie and I were assigned handlers. Okay, this is an expression that Kanye.
From that moment on, you believe that you and Kanye were assigned, you and Charlie was assigned handlers? No, you were assigned handlers. No. That's when you became an assigned handler. Y'all get it? No. You're the assigned handler. Yeah. See, she playing dumb, and on that time, that's when I realized that I was
preliminary investigation into a criminal investigation.
I think we was assigned handlers. No. That's when you were assigned Kanye as a handler. Press 1, and if you don't remember him from last night, I got a picture of him. Remember I was talking about him. Remember? This is from years ago. She didn't say that then, did she? No. Candace acts like she was 15 years old or some shit. No, Candace. You're a grown-ass woman. You know who that guy was. You know what he was up to.
Yeah, dressed up. Go ahead, champion. What's on you? Tell these black women.
You knew what he was doing.
Press 1.
Huh, Brittany. KevRow. Yeah, you're not here with me. Yeah, I was out here fighting a cold war. A real war. A real one. To be able to say the truth on his internet. Oh, yeah. Now to watch them go through this, yeah, I'm glad that I didn't become nothing a part of these people at all.
To say I have a handler, I thought that he was just saying that. I thought that he was referring to just Hollywood. I now very much believe that I have had handlers since 2018.
Wow, really? Now you believe you had handlers in 2018. Now you believe it.
I look back on that and I find that clip to be really fascinating.
That's
and here's
crazy
what I would
because you dealt with Andrew Tate. You've handled him. You've handled Kanye West. Press 1. You've handled King Face. I mean, seems like you've been handling a lot, Candace. Here you are. Let me see. Did you have handlers with Kanye? Or did you have handlers with Blexit? Or how about Andrew Tate down here with your manager again? Press 1. Was you the handler then? Did you have handlers then? Candace, don't play stupid with me. double-crossing British intelligent woman. When did you have handlers? When did you realize that you had handlers? Huh, Candace? Because I've been realizing that you've been handling this whole time. So it's starting to look like everybody is just human traffickers. And they were money laundering through these groups from Erica Kirk and those little angels. Andrew Tate had angels as well. Candace Owens is right in the middle of all of this. Family? Oh, yeah.
Tell you that happened thereafter in short order because it was definitely something. I believe, and I'm saying this retrospectively, that from that moment onward, Charlie and I were assigned handlers. Okay, this is an expression that Kanye used to say, have a handler. I thought that he was just saying that. I thought that he was referring to just Hollywood. I now very much believe that I have had handlers.
Excuse me, Candace. Is this, hold on. This is you and Kanye and TMZ rant, right? Remember? This you.
There are no marches of
90% of black people getting killed are killed by other blacks.
No, that's a fact. The black homicide rate is a fact.
That is a fact.
Black on black crime is a fact.
But there are black people.
Okay,
wait a second. Now this is a problem. Wait a second. We have to. You're too far. You have to be closer to me.
I'm here right now. There are black people working every single day.
Brother, don't scream because it will make us look. Crazy.
I don't care how we look in front of this.
Candace.
You're talking some bullshit.
No, when you scream,
this is what I'm saying.
when you scream and you don't talk, it doesn't look right.
Let me just say something.
Let me impart this upon you.
Okay, this is a perfect example of what I'm talking about because these are two different versions of somebody else's truth. This is two different versions of somebody else's truth. So he gets up and he's talking slavery, right? Okay, I'm not enslaved, so that it's like I don't.
So when did you have handlers? When did you win, Candace? When? You're handling. In fact, they put them on drugs. You supplemented the ideals.
I don't mean to insult his reality.
No, Kanye, come on over.
I
just wanted to give him a hug.
right. Like I don't mean to.
No. I think he might want to fight me, but I want to give him a hug.
Okay, but like.
Let's finish the conversation and then we'll.
Look. She's trying to what? They're worried about Kanye. She don't give two fucks. It's her time to shine, baby.
I think he might want to fight me, but I want to give him a hug.
Okay, but like.
Let's finish the conversation and then we'll.
I love you and I want to give you a hug. I feel like you want to fight me right now, but I love you.
I don't fight with my fist, man. I've been through that. This is what I'm saying.
So if I come over there, you're not going to fight me?
No, I'm not going to hit Kanye West and TMZ. Bro, you got to be responsible, man.
Bro, I'm sorry I hurt you.
You got to be responsible, dog.
I'm sorry I hurt you, bro.
Your voice is too big. You got to be
sorry I hurt you, bro. I love you, bro. I'm sorry I hurt you with my words, bro.
Bro.
I love you, bro.
Condescending.
Bro,
gotta be responsible,
I didn't mean to say things that hurt you. I didn't mean to wear the hat out the blue and shock so many people and not give them a way out of the pain.
And who you think was filling his brain with that? Candace.
Since 2018. And that things were done intentionally to pull me and Charlie apart. Now I'm going to tell you how I...
In 2018 now. Nah. You went from, I think we got handlers to, so there are agents watching over what you doing. That's wild. That's wild. Is that what you saying? What are you saying? What are you saying, girl? That's shit. If Whack 100 came out and said, we got handlers. Well, he did come out and say that. Never mind. Them niggas retarded. So you got handlers and they made you do what? Nothing. Candace was the other handlers. She's a part of the handlers, in my opinion. She's not showing no evidence of handlers other than showing the guy we showed last night, who she talked about years ago, that was a psychiatrist or something. But now she's, oh, we're handlers. Why is she bringing that up? Because what you think is in the phones. What do you think she has to bring that up for? It's on her mind, tough.
Saying this retrospectively, that from that moment onward, Charlie and I were assigned handlers. Okay, this is an expression that Kanye used to say, have a handler. I thought that he was just saying that. I thought that he was referring to just Hollywood. I now very much believe that I have had handlers since 2018, and that things were done intentionally to pull me and Charlie apart. Now, I'm going to tell you how I remember it in no particular order, okay? I tweeted back at Kanye and I said, please take a meeting with us. And before I could hear directly from Kanye's people, I heard from David Horowitz of the Freedom Center. He's the one that first invited me when I was going viral on
APAC. So now you got handlers from where? Well, who's sending you this? I told y'all this. So them getting up here talking about the Jews now is only from a point of fear. Because why? They were in business with the Jews. Turning Point USA is funded by them. Brexit funded by them. Did you trust the government when you got a PPP loan and got it forgiven? Did you trust the government then? So people trust the government when they can hustle the government. But they don't trust the government when the government is investigating them.
YouTube to speak at his conference. You should also know that he is the father to Andreessen Horowitz, the one that Bibi Netanyahu is insisting should, or the stepfather to. He wants Andreessen Horowitz to be a part of this group that buys TikTok because, and this is relevant, they think it's important for warfare, psychological.
Oh my goodness.
Warfare in the future. It's relevant.
Candace is just telling at this point. She's busted. But nobody believes that anymore. I mean, you may be saying something that's totally true, but it holds you no weight. Why? Because you're using it in a way to defend from your sins, Candace. So you're devaluing the power of your statements because you yourself is crooked. So it's just like you're using it. Okay, that may be true, but she has a habit of bringing everybody with her down.
He was very nice in his message to me, said, oh, my son knows Kanye, and I would like to facilitate that meeting.
Look. Now, who facilitated the meeting? Now she gets back to the meeting of Kanye. Look, now who put that meeting together? Now who people? We just gotta get to him. Well, you got it. So now who killed Charlie? Press 1. Yeah, Candace. Candace don't want to go to prison. Candace don't want to go to prison.
Suddenly they get Eric Weinstein involved.
Oh my goodness. Not Eric Weinstein. What?
And he reaches out and he pretends that he wants to be a friend to me. He's a bad person. I can tell you that right away. And I learned that very quickly. But at the time.
Oh my goodness. Oh, he's a bad person. I didn't know I was very green.
Charlie and I, we were pro-Israel. That's, I think, kind of relevant. And we were just so amazed by the tweet that we thought all of these people, like this was just our moment, as in they really did just want to help. Another player in this.
What? There's a world. You wasn't shit before they brought you in. You was just a person saying you were a lesbian and that you were a Republican lesbian, a liberal lesbian or some shit. and you had to confront your mom or some shit. You wasn't in anything.
Was Rick Rubin, yeah, the big music industry. Rick
Look at this.
Rubin also got into the mix and wanted to facilitate certain meetings. I took it again as a sign of help. A Turning Point USA.
Huh? What? You took it. So the meeting. So you went to the meeting. You the one who wanted it. We gotta get to Kanye.
Side, Tyler Boyer, who I could do a whole episode on. It's actually, he's more so relevant that I can't fit him into just one episode. He was with the only person that was with Charlie before. He introduced him to every person that Charlie knows. He starts hiring a bunch of people, telling Charlie that we need to hire bigger and more professional money raisers, PR people like Andrew Colvett, you name it. And it feels like at every moment there were forces that were trying to tell us this is not allowed to happen. Kanye's handlers are telling him, Kanye's got a team of people telling him he's not allowed to be involved in politics. And he's getting angrier and he's getting angrier about that. This is in the time of Kim Kardashian and Kanye. She wanted nothing to do with it, okay?
And so you attacked Kim Kardashian, split up their fucking family, press one, and thought you were the new Kim Kardashian. Remember? I did a video on this. You was going around and Candace Owens wearing a White Lives Matter shirt at Yeezy's fashion show. You been fucking crooked. Just worthless.
I've been to their house, and political friends are telling Charlie and I, don't get involved with Kanye because he's crazy. You guys are on a trajectory. Don't speak to Kanye. It's going to backfire in your face. And I'm like, no, we dreamed this. We want him to be a part of Blexit. Like, this is exactly what we wanted.
I told you. She's admitting it. She's trying to play victim. I ain't know that they were doing this. She just said, no. They were against it. No. We got to bring, because Kanye came with the anti-Jew propaganda. And who did she get that from? Let's continue on. Who did he get it from? Candace.
At the exact same time, I felt, and you have heard the story very many times, Charlie has told it, I have told it, out of nowhere, I got this spiritual pull that I needed to go to the UK. Charlie and I had no business in the UK.
Why are you lying? Your turning point, UK. Don't make me do it. You see this? And then what happened? Oh, this must be the meeting. They turned turning point. Okay. All of a sudden, I got this spiritual inclination. I got to go to the UK.
This is in the time of Kim Kardashian and Kanye. She wanted nothing to do with it, okay? And I've been to their house, and political friends are telling Charlie and I, don't get involved with Kanye because he's crazy. You guys are on a trajectory. Don't speak to Kanye. It's going to backfire in your face. And I'm like, no, we dreamed this. We want him to be a part of Blexit. Like, this is exactly what we wanted.
So this is why they didn't like you. Want you on a tour then. You're like answering every reason why those text messages said no, Candace. Oh, hell no.
At the exact same time, I felt, and you have heard the story very many times, Charlie has told it, I have told it, out of nowhere, I got this spiritual pull that I needed to go to the UK. Charlie and I had no business in the UK at all. There was no reason for us to go to the UK. There was nothing happening in the UK. I have the messages. I'm like, Charlie, we should go to the UK. I don't know why. I'm getting the vibe. We need to go to the UK. We need to go to the UK. We need to go to the UK.
This is big.
Like, we got to go to London. And we did in the future. But first...
oh, my goodness.
Dealing with this sort of pressure cooker that kept happening between Kanye, me, Charlie.
I didn't see a pressure cooker between... She just looks like she's making all this shit up to cover what's finna come out. What exactly is finna come out, Candace? I'm gonna be here laughing all by myself. Everybody chasing conspiracies, and did you hear what Candace said about the conspiracy with Charlie? This is deep shit here. This is deep cover.
It was in October after Kanye had helped me to start designing the logo for Blexit that Kanye's pressure cooker got too hot. And basically, they told him that he would lose everything, his marriage, this, that, if he didn't
what?
Abstain from politics after he notoriously went to the White House in the MAGA hat. And he needed to distance from us and, of course, Blexit. And he cracked. I mean, you guys remember this headline. I'm taking you back to 2018. Kanye West distances himself from Blexit and Trump. He says, I've been used to spread messages.
Told you. Told you. Told you. Told you. Parlor. I've been used to spread messages. Press 1.
Kanye never wrote this statement. One of his handlers did, but he said, my eyes are now wide open and I now realize.
One of his handlers did. Ma'am.
Distance from us and, of course, Blexit. And
Ma'am.
he cracked. I mean, you guys remember this headline. I'm taking you back to 2018. Kanye West distances himself from Blexit and Trump. He says, I've been used to spread messages. Kanye never wrote this statement. One of his handlers did, but he said, my eyes are now wide open and I now realize that I've been used to spread messages that I don't believe in. I am distancing myself from politics and completely focusing on being creative. Now,
that's right. Getting back to what I do.
Now, that was not the most honest interpretation of things. And I reflect on it. And I'm so grateful that I called Mike Cernovich and I said, like, why is Kanye doing this? Why is
Wow. So you called the handler? So let me get this straight. You called the handlers and say, why is he doing this? Press 1. Let me get this straight. You called the handlers you called the handlers that you was just talking about. Now why is Kanye more like, it's not working? I can't get him to.
he's saying this? I have pictures.
She called the handlers because she got the handler's phone number on speed dial. Press 1. She's the damn handler. She got the handler's. She got the other guy number speed dial. I didn't even know who he was, so I called him. Yeah.
Of him standing over the guy, directing him on what he thought was cool with the logo. Like, should I drop them? And Cernovich gave me really sound advice and said, don't. You have no idea what he's going through. And I'm grateful to Cernovich for that, because I now know what Kanye was going through and what that pressure is like. And when they come for your family and come for everything. And it's like, all you have to do is disavow this or disavow that, and everything will go back.
Oh, ma'am. Ma'am. So they told you that? They told you that? Huh? They can't. You was just saying, I don't care if my kids got to go to jail or whatever you was just saying. This is wild.
Not the most honest interpretation of things. And I reflect on it. And I'm so grateful that I called Mike Cernovich and I said, like, why is Kanye doing this? Why is he saying this? I have pictures of him standing over the guy, directing him on what he thought was cool with the logo. Like, should I drop them? And Cernovich gave me really sound advice and said, don't. You have no idea what he's going through. And I'm grateful to Cernovich for that, because I now know what Kanye was going through and what that pressure is like. And when they come for your family and come for everything. And it's like, all you have to do is disavow this or disavow that, and everything will go back to normal. So yeah, Kanye, I totally understand it. It makes perfect sense to me why you had to say that.
I thought he didn't say that. I thought it was his handlers. Who do you think you're fooling with that fucking crooked ass blazer you got on? Who are you? You guys have been out here supporting this woman, have turned yourselves into ugly, nasty people for the sake of somebody who is going crazy. See, this is what happens when you do this to people. And then them same curses you put on individuals come back on you. The same ones come back on you this time around. Look, delusional, tinfoil hat. I know you want to believe these little conspiracy theories and she's doing something great and courageous. No, but she's going to prison. And if she's a part of Antifa and anybody, they're talking about executing people who've been trafficking. They're talking big shit, and they're going through this shit brick by brick to find out who is who. And when your favorite YouTuber that you think is a YouTuber go down, I want you to go down with them. I want you to say that person was so nice. That person is sitting next to Jesus right now in heaven. I want you to lie. I want you to be a liar. I want you to continue on the bullshit. Continue on what you've been doing this whole time. Lying.
Anyways, I think I was saved. And I look back and I think I was saved by this weird pull that I had to go to the UK. It was, now I realize, an unexpected anomaly. My husband, how I met him.
Oh, so you just happened to meet your husband. Oh, this guy who you didn't even know. Ah, her stories are so...
Unplanned trip on nobody's calendar. Nobody was setting it up.
Unplanned trip on nobody's calendar or nothing.
That and everything will go back to normal. So yeah, Kanye, I totally understand it. It makes perfect sense to me why you had to say that. Anyways, I think I was saved. And I look back and I think I was saved by this weird pull that I had to go to the UK. It was, now I realize, an unexpected anomaly. My husband, how I met him. This unplanned trip on nobody's calendar. Nobody was setting it up. I just like, Charlie, get a meeting with whoever, make anything happen. I need to be in the UK. I just think that like something good will happen if we go to the UK.
So she's blaming her reason for her going to UK was some spiritual pull. Yeah, right. Your first time and you guys developed Turning Point UK, US. That's when you became an agent.
And it's kind of beautiful that the person that Charlie reached out to and said, can you put together just any place for Candace and I to speak at, was John and Arena Mappin, the lone donors who wrote that beautiful letter that has impacted.
Uh-oh. Who did she say, Ollie? Say it again. Say it again, Ollie.
Anything happen, I need to be in the UK. I just think that like something good will happen if we go to the UK. And it's kind of beautiful that the person that Charlie reached out to and said, can you put together just any place for Candace and I to speak at, was John and Arena Mappin, the lone donors who wrote that beautiful letter that has impacted the world, like true friends of Charlie.
Mappin is the Epstein. We forced it. I told you. I fucking told you. Epstein.
Who stood up and said that what Turning Point USA is doing is wrong. So yeah, we had an event, and obviously I first laid eyes on my husband, and I have told you guys the truth. I looked at him and everyone's like, why'd you get engaged after 18 days? I have never, it's inexplicable. I looked at him and I felt like I had already known him, and it felt exactly like seeing a sigh of relief. Like it felt like a sigh of relief. I was like, I need to go with him. 2 months later, and with that event in London far behind us, so that was in December that I met my husband, that I convinced Charlie, took his credit card and booked the flights. John and Arena made the event happen. 2 months later in February, something really strange happened. Someone, and I believe it was someone at BuzzFeed, cut a clip of a video from the Q&A portion of that UK event. This is, again, over 2 months later. And they stripped the question that was asked of me. You'll remember the scandal. What I'm about to tell you about this is crazy. Again, I was green, so I didn't understand why suddenly they were sharing a clip and they were saying that I was justifying Hitler, Adolf Hitler killing Jews. A person.
This is wild. She's just all over the place. She's giving up all the text messages. She's giving them up. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why things. Look what she did. She made a map and she tried to put it on September 10th personnel. She did the same thing we did at KevRow University when we put her as the head of the cartel. Press 1. Oh, you do those now, ma'am? You trying to solve who's at the base of this. Huh? Hit the like button and subscribe. Look. Weinstein and Epstein 1953 trust. I told y'all. What's in the trust? Y'all don't want to know how deep this go? I heard you loyal. I see you. What's the trust? What's that about? Trust is Pandora's box, baby. You don't want to see what's in the trust. You are being exposed to everybody and how it looks to manipulate this whole world. Everybody's operating out of the trust. What trust? Damn, huh? Man, hit that Cash App and support the broadcast. See, Candace didn't know we was on that already. We on everything. Laura, Brittany, all you people that's coming for a trust you don't even know nothing about. Only thing you know, you probably didn't even know. Y'all just attacking, taking orders. I tell you what, no, y'all knew because y'all sent old girl. Oh, you knew. Press 1. See, shit get ugly when Kev start posting shit like this. See, she trying to do it. She didn't do it right. See, no, Candace, it's you, Candace. You're connected to Ami Sharif, Schiffer, Andrew, Epstein, Farmer, Donald Trump, Kanye. And I'm just sitting back adding to the list how you're just playing stupid. See, I already created. You are behind this. You and George and Turning Point UK and USA. You see, she's trying to give the story out of timelines, making it seem like, oh, this happened over here. No. I knew her first time going to the UK was to link up and create Turning Point UK and USA with Mapping. We already did the show on it. I'm playing videos all day. Hit the Cash App, support the broadcast. The downfall. Peter Thiel funded the bank. Don't forget Peter Thiel. Huh? I want all mine. All of it. Press 1. And this is the beginning of the end for these folks. Huh? KevRow. Should I do it? Should I do it?
I
Don't make
did
me
Nipsey
break-
Hustle because I was
Oh,
coping with my.
something. Look, remember this? I just did this. Remember? Drawing on the
So
board.
our culture
Candace.
have to be what? Our culture have to be what up, Laylo? Hey, our culture got to be what?
Told y'all.
Law. Law.
Told y'all. There's
Justice.
that whiteboard.
Press one.
There's that whiteboard, Candace.
All that.
No ass at all. Look at you. Look.
I went through it already.
Look.
Andrew Tate and
Look.
Andrew Tate and because Andrew Tate is nothing more than he's back, baby. KevRow.
Look.
He's back, nigga.
Look.
Yeah, Andrew Tate is nothing more
I told you I'm
than
back.
your
Motherfucker.
old friend Amy Shafir. Press one more Jew money. And Andrew
Told you
like, the
I'm back.
Matrix is out to get me. The Matrix, the Matrix, the Matrix. I thought you was Neo, punk. Press one. Candace, everything Candace is around is destroyed.
Damn.
Why? Because she's a destroyer. That's why. She's a fucking destroyer.
Money.
And she's here
And
to
Andrew
what?
like the
Roll the fucking tape. Let's take this from the top, fellas. From the fucking top.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, that you're a glorified slave. You're a glorified slave, man. Like, why would you want to be a glorified slave? Culture will always be upstream.
The last thing you want when you making a deal with these people is a white man named Charlie looking at you and this black woman selling you this shit.
I told y'all. I told you. I told y'all, bro. Hit that like button and subscribe and support this broadcast. And shout out to the people who came into class today, supportive. Brian King, Jean Augustine, Jason Harris, and Cynthia Rollins for that $1 for contributing. I gotta take a break. But damn. We busted the whole Epstein inside out. This is how they move and monitor and launder and keep politicians and put these little honeypots next to you. Press one. They got a honeypot for the next nigga too. Y'all need to wake up. Y'all need to wake up. This is so cold, bro. What did I say? Israel funds turning point. That's what wait a minute. That's the name of it. Israel funds turning point. Candace was a model for, let me stop, bro. Let me just stop right now because there go her picture right there. Look. Slim,
your whole
Caribbean, 5'8", slim, Caribbean. I got her whole profile right here. I did that. Now it's going on TikTok. Kev did that. I did it. You think I'm looking for fame or no? I just want my support. Everybody in here, press one, need to support this broadcast. I'm gonna drop the link right now. Try to coming up in here and having 3-4 supporters. No, bro. Everybody work together. We ought to put $1 is what it is, bro. I'm not monetized here. Nope. And like D-Jack said, I'm broke. Remember? Press one, support the broadcast, bro. Been doing this for too long. So and hold up, let me put my link in the I'm learning this shit now. Let me put my link up in the whatchamacallit real quick. No, bro. I deserve all my flowers. And my flowers are not meta flowers. Hell no. That's for them. That's for Charleston White. Press one. Tired of working. Caribbean. A bunch of Caribbeans. Foreigners. Press one.
World to turn against you, boy. You ain't strong enough for that because you love your mama and them. You ain't strong enough to watch them all fade, G. And believe it. You ain't strong enough for that. That's why God gonna give you what you can handle. And he gave me what I can handle. You know, macho man, nigga. You don't understand the void, the darkness for real. You don't understand that. I gotta show you. I gotta show you, little bald head ass. You don't understand the darkness. Y'all playing dark. Y'all think the dark is evil or something. Oh, it's evil because y'all put people there. Press one. How many people have been trafficked around this earth fentanyl, communities destroyed. I watch my whole family on dope. I'm not playing with this. I don't know what y'all fight for, but I set out to destroy the biggest networks in the world who've been doing this to my community. And that's what I do. I don't care if you with me or not. My fight is my fight. Press one, I don't give a shit. Y'all let these people come to y'all places and buy y'all little, look at him cheesing. Ever since he met her, the end. He thinking, what's in my coffee? They brought me this coffee. What the fuck did they put in my coffee? Press what? What the fuck did they put in my coffee? God damn it. Remember his mind was gone? Remember? What the fuck is in my coffee? God damn it. This is not my regular coffee. I could taste something. Press one. I'm going to play it off. I know Kanye. Kanye's smart. He like me. Ooh, what was that? Bitch, you trying to kill me. Press one. Didn't he go crazy? Watch the stuff y'all do. As the head,
Bro.
you better watch all that shit.
Bro.
Press one.
Let's speed this up.
My God, look at Becky's butt. It is so big. Mr. Montgomery. Hold on, that do look like him. That look like the guy from the board. Hold up, do a side-by-side comparison. That do look like him. That must be his Americans. Damn. If that's him, Candace been working. Damn. Hold on. That do look like a bald him. I'm bugging out.
Something that you
It could be.
you could rarely see.
Hell yeah. Hold on. Man, I'm gone. I need to take a break. I'm going to lunch, man. I hope y'all come back. No, that dude, Candace. Hold on. Where'd they go? She finna go live after this. Got some more conspiracies. What if that's him? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. That's crazy. That's crazy. Damn. Candace, you don't think we looking right at him? That's him. Hold on. Fold them. Then that's the one who put her on the game. On me. If it's him or the other guy, doesn't matter. They both probably all the same if you ask me. Look at this shit. That's his mouth and everything. The wrinkles by the side of his. Oh, they played us. We got him. Oh.
They trafficking. We just busted up a whole trafficking network. Who's with me? Everybody here needs to donate $1 every day we go on. Press 1. Y'all need to be a part of KevRow University. If nothing else, KevRow University's fraud department. Damn. Candace Owens is a psychiatric technician, a healthcare professional who provides supervision and support to individual with mental disorders and get the fuck out of here. Oh my goodness. We probably just busted open a whole trafficking ring. No, fuck that. Oh my goodness. I'm glad y'all don't like me. Yeah. Don't come to class. Don't. G14 classified on y'all ass. Oh my goodness. That's him. They got different names. That's him. That's fucking him. Oh my goodness. I gotta take an hour break. 2 hours. Oh my goodness. We gotta take a break. We gotta take a fucking break. Okay. Why? Because Candace is up here admitting that's John Mappin. The first time she's like trying to fix what we already came out and said. It's too late. We not conspiracy theory channel. We not none of that. This G14 classified fraud department. I can't believe this. So they just sitting in our faces playing. She sat in our faces and played. Oh, then his handlers and Candace. Explore talent superstar. It's time to get to work, y'all. I'm happy. I told y'all I was happy. I'm happy because we've been fighting a war. Press 1, and my students didn't even understand the gravity of the war. It's not y'all fault. It's not y'all fault at all. Press 1, it's starting to look like Candace Owens is blaming the Jews and Zionism and the usual suspects to appeal to people who already know all this nonsense. She really is the honeypot that I was looking for. I feel like Arletta in that damn pop balloon goddamn contest. You motherfuckers been playing in our faces this whole time. Let me crack my knuckles. About to beat y'all the fuck up. Candace Owens, we got a new conspiracy. Are you with me is what I'm asking. If you with me, support the broadcast. I know it's a lot of turning point people up in this motherfucker because I only got 20, 30 students. And out of 20, 30 of them, 5, 6 of them is legit sponsors. So it ain't that many of us. But if we come together, we can fight human trafficking. We can get to the 1953 trust, which is, you know what that's about. But God don't want us to know about that as of yet. And all that trust stuff. We already know about it, to tell you the truth. We really on who's in front of the trust. Who's standing in front of us? Epstein in the Black Book. That's why it's called Kevin in the Black Book. Y'all really don't know. Press 1. So meet me back here. Press 1 when you enter the chat room. And we're crime fighting this organization. And we got to stand up lawfully against these folk and protect our children, our country, our fellow man, woman, and children. Press 1, Coffee and Kush TV, KevRow University, Bible, Truth, History, and the fight against ideological subversion, foreign and domestic. And as always, I holla.